of a play. Madden is on the field. He wants to know if it's real. They said yes. Get your big butt out of here.
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State's Jalen Watts Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game.
There, he's got it. End zone. Touchdown Titans. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Man, that call from dude, man. Oh my god, that was the dude, the Michigan State game. That's classic, bro. Oh my god, he fumbles the snap, and the ball is free.
Dude,
and they
wild.
score on the last play of the game. Yo, that is classic shit, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, cause you can't lose a game like that, bro. I've never seen that in my life. Somebody mishandles the punt to just kick it to let the clock run out.
Bro, that's what happened when you get relaxed. That happens when you get lax and you just, just not paying attention. The simplest of things you can mess up.
Man, yo.
I remember the last time we talked about that. He was like, bro, how did you manage to do that? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what are we doing?
No. I don't know. I still can't believe that. Like, and that was kind of the hot seat for Harbaugh. Like, that's when that shit started heating up.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, yo, we can't be losing to Michigan State.
Not Michigan State.
Not Michigan State. We can't do that. We can't do that.
Like, what is you doing, baby? What is you doing? You can't be losing to Michigan State now.
Like, what's that Soldier Boy? Drake?
Hey. Michigan State.
You can't lose to State. Like, that was horrible. I was like, damn.
Oh, that's crazy. It says Saquon Barkley since getting on the Madden cover, and they got a picture of Eddie Lacy for the Packers.
Oh man, he done got fat.
I don't know about getting fat. I guess the production fell off. I guess that's what they mean.
Oh man, he done got man. You can't be
He said he got fat.
I mean, that's what you said, Eddie Lacy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
I didn't make the meme.
Oh, my bad, dog. I mean, shout out to Cheeseburger Eddie, man. I ain't seen him since that 70 touchdown run, man. In the playoffs, bro. That was it. That was the last time he played, bro. I was watching it with my grandpa, man. He's like, hey.
Well, there goes that.
Nah, he said he gonna need oxygen mask.
Oops.
Oh man. All right. So he said Vandy Boys. That's what That Smooth said.
We're gonna get into that.
They said, oh boy, it was a bad day for college football for you, Brandon.
Well, we're gonna get into it, and you're gonna get my
Nuss was seen crying after the game because the defense couldn't stop Daddy Pavia. And it says, I feel bad for Nuss. She left it all on the field. So, without further ado, man,
we can you're definitely getting my unfiltered, completely honest take on all that ahead of the LSU show for Wednesday. So be prepared.
Right,
You're gonna get
welcome to the Football Frame of Mind weekly show, man. We cover all this football stuff, man. College, NFL, dabble in some high school, man. We'll do that probably when the playoffs come around, man. But like I said, we everywhere. Like, subscribe to the channel. You already know what it is. We got a whole bunch of stuff for y'all, bunch of series. Check out our old stuff, man, just to see how much we've grown. You know.
Hey, check out the old stuff just for the content itself. I know it might be a little cringe, like video quality wise, but man, we got some really cool like top fives and some cool discussions. If you just go back, it's not going to be in the live section. If you go to the video section on the YouTube channel,
yeah,
scroll all the way to the bottom. It's mostly college football stuff. And if you're not necessarily interested in that, check out some of the older What If videos, because the first few ones were really good. The one came with the AFL and NFL one. That one's probably the best one. that we've had up until this point. So definitely go check that old stuff out. It got us to where we're at now. So
Most
I
definitely.
dig all the pendants on your wall, by the way. I like that.
Yeah, man. Fuck conference realignment though, man. Cause the Big Ten shit, 18 damn flags. Fuck.
I see Sonic and Knuckles too. That's pretty sick.
Huh?
I see Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh, yeah. I got the whole certain thing. Like I was trying to get the wall together, right? And they had like a sale at Burlington's or something like that. So then they had something on Amazon that was like 10-20% off or something like that for what I was looking for. So I was like, shit, oh my, I'll buy it.
Where you got all the pendants from?
That was on Amazon. It was
They just came like in like a pack of something, I guess.
yeah, it was Ross Industries.
That's
Something
cool.
like that.
I like that.
And they sell them all in a thing.
That would be cool to make them I don't want to get too off topic. You remember them little pegboards they had like when we were younger, like the little cardboard or like the little things you put the pins in?
Mm.
You put one of those and like make like a thing on the wall. That'd be pretty cool too.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Because that's just a bunch of thumbtacks in there. Push pins. That's it. Just stick 'em.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, it
I
works.
like it. It looks cool.
Yeah, you can't see the poster at the top, but it says Friends, but it's like all the horror legends. So Chucky, Jason, Michael Myers, Scream, Jigsaw, Freddy Krueger,
I can't see you watching movies like that.
Pennywise, and Pinhead. Yeah.
I can't see you watching scary movies. I feel like that would scare the hell out of you.
Nah, I watch slasher films. That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of blood and guts. Like if you're talking about possessed dolls and shit, that's where you lose me at. Not fucking with that because it's too damn real.
Cam comes out the office to go to bed, bro, and all the lights off and shit. And he's like, nope, guess I'm staying in here.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm sleeping
straight
in the office.
Generator style. Because fuck that, man.
He leaves the sofa. He leaves the sofa blocking the door too.
Yep. I ain't doing that. I don't do no possessed dolls and demons and shit. Exorcists, I can't fuck.
I remember. I don't want to get too off topic, but I remember being in high school. You know, like I don't know how kids are nowadays, but like when we was in school, like if you wasn't going to the mall with your buddies, you go see a movie or whatever. And I remember it was me, the girl I was dating. You remember Steven? I just got done talking to Tall Steven, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like me, him, and a couple other people. We went, I forget, it was like Insidious or something. I don't remember. And we was waiting on a ride. Bro, it was dark outside, bro. The lights start flickering. He's like, oh no, dog. No. Oh, I ain't with all that. I ain't with He's like, nah, bro, it's too real, bro.
I told you, man, I don't do no demons. I don't do no exorcists. None of that.
He had just moved back to Houma. He was in Austin and Houston for like the last 10 years or so.
Mm. Okay. Shout out Steven. That's my dog.
I wonder if he's still a Jets fan.
Shit, probably not this year.
Touchdown Troop is. Even though he tries to claim the charges.
Shit, man. Ugh, nasty with them, man. Nasty.
They cursed.
Yeah. They bad, man. But nonetheless, man, come on over. Water's fine, man. New viewers, man. Where y'all at, man? Check us out, right? Casuals went up by like 2%, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the regular viewers went up too. So that means we got some new viewers staying around. So that's good.
We're in the thick of things. You know, this time of the year, last year when our stuff started blowing up was like right after this. It was around like the November, December is where things started really shooting up. So I definitely anticipate to see that again this year. But can't get there unless you start telling your buddies. I've been plugging the channel like crazy. I had to go to I went to like a seminar yesterday and I freaking was plugging it like crazy.
Nah, touchdown.
Nah, you're not a free agent. You locked into your contract, bro.
If I if I gotta stick around through Chris Redmond and Kyle Bowler,
Anthony Wright.
I told Anthony Wright wasn't that bad, man. He wasn't that bad.
Y'all got Cordell. Hey, y'all got Cordell for a second.
I think so. No, we have Cordell. We have
You
Cordell.
sure? I could have swore they got
He might have
Cordell
been
for a second.
third string, but
That's
he
what I'm saying, but he
definitely
wasn't starting.
No, he might have been third string, but I remember him with the Bears more so than anything.
I'm pretty sure y'all
Steelers,
had
of
him.
course, but
I'm pretty sure y'all had him in like 03 or 04 or something like that.
shit, probably. I don't know.
It was a dark time. It was a dark time offensively in Baltimore.
Shit, it's always been that. Shit, we just got out of that shit. And now we dark on defense.
Going against the culture.
Yeah, like, goddamn, you know? So it's like ridiculous, man. Tony.
Can we talk about how much of a stud Andrew Marsh is? Besides Tony, he is the best freshman receiver. Isn't the guy at Ohio State a freshman too, Cam? That second guy behind Smith, isn't he a freshman?
I don't think Tate is.
No? Carnell Tate or whatever his name is?
Yeah, I don't think Carnell Tate is.
Okay. Could have swore he was. Maybe I'm wrong.
Let me see. Oh, you're right. No, he a junior. Yeah, Tate's a junior. Yeah, but wait a minute, touchdown true. But isn't DeCorey Moore, isn't he a freshman too?
DeCorey Moore is a freshman because he was supposed to be in our class this year.
Yeah, so he ain't. No, Marsh ain't better than DeCorey Moore. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and DeCorey Moore kind of got pushed into that spot because Evan Stewart went out for the whole season.
Yeah. So, hey.
That's crazy. Andrew Marsh is better. Watch his highlights. Watch more. Andrew's a star.
No, I mean, Andrew Marsh is good. I like Andrew Marsh. I do, but DeCorey Moore is just different, man. Like there's difference. There's levels to it. Now I'm not saying Andrew Marsh won't be like he won't be that guy when it's time for him to leave, but I don't know.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that, man. South Carolina, that's gonna be a whole different team, bro.
By the looks of it, it's gonna get flipped over on its head.
Yeah, so we got a new AP Top 25, man. So any surprises your way? Anything?
Georgia Tech is top 10. It's about damn time. We've been pushing for Georgia Tech to be top 10 for a long time. They finally top 10. Texas A&M.
I would have sacrificed Bama's jump to put Georgia Tech in there.
I think they're just waiting on that instance where they get to play that really good team, bro. I'm telling you, they're the real deal.
Yeah,
Texas A&M and Texas A&M's at 3, bro. We back. Get out. We back, Michigan. Y'all a hairline away from getting blown right back out the top 20.
Yeah, because somebody lost.
That's the only reason. Y'all behind. Come on,
Michigan. Only in because there was a bunch of upsets this day.
Think about it. They live in a world where they're ranked behind Virginia and Cincinnati. Just think about that for a second.
And USF. Like, bro. USF ain't been shit since 07, bro. So like, and no shade at USF because I really do like the Bulls. Like they're they in Tampa and shit, so they get a lot of good players.
And
they ain't been that good.
And touchdown troop, you want to bring that up, but we called that y'all was going to lose to USC, and you swore up and down y'all was going to beat the brakes off of them, and y'all surely did not. So don't get it twisted.
And I already got a beef with touchdown troop because you had a whole lot to say about Alabama, huh?
That Justice Haynes was going to be the truth.
Yeah, no.
Cam's like, nah.
Just I mean, nah, I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about I hear the dog in the fucking toilet. I was like, God damn. Uh-oh. You forgot your pizza, man. I don't understand. It's so funny. Like, that sucks that Justice got hurt though. But it sucks that this guy got the headphones, right? And he just always forget where he put the phone.
He walks away and the Bluetooth like cuts off, and he's like, "Where's the phone at?"
Yeah, I feel like that's what he's looking for right now. Oh, you got his phone.
Oops.
Anyway, all right. So my biggest takeaway, man, is this game between Mizzou and Vandy, dog. That's gonna be nice next week. Lose my phone 3 times a day.
So you lose your phone as much as the Jets lose games.
Nah, 3 times is a little. Oh no! Get that!
Don't sound too good.
Nah, get that!
Is that the toilet water drinking?
Yeah, that's toilet water. Yeah. Nah, but he dropped some of his pizza. I was like,
oh,
nah.
she was about to get that.
Yeah, that's what she waiting on. Say hello. All right, let's get out of this top 25, man. We had there's a lot of good stuff.
He's talking about who is the Jets.
Who are the Jets? They're from New York and they're your team. That's where they are. All right, overreaction segment sponsored by the Billion Sports Media Network. What's your overreaction this week, man?
I mean, people.
What you doing?
I would say people being surprised that Napier wasn't like fired sooner. To be completely honest with you, like a lot of people are acting like it's a surprise or like this or that, and it's like realistically, had they not rattled off them two ranked wins last year, he would have been gone. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
Florida's in an interesting spot. I think all they really need is just that one guy in there because they don't even have to recruit out of the state. They can literally just recruit in the state of Florida and they'll be fine. But it's definitely going to take a second to get everything flipped around. It's not like they don't have the athletes, but they need somebody in there that can really like take control. Chris on our group chat seems to think that Gaulish from USF is going to go there, but I don't know if he wants to deal with that. He seemed pretty adamant. He seemed pretty adamant that he was content at USF. I wouldn't want that headache.
No, plus that's the same thing they did with Napier. Like you just be the same route. You gotta go get somebody.
You gotta get somebody seasoned. And
yeah.
Signetti just signed a big extension, so he's not going nowhere. Yeah, James Franklin is available. I don't know if Florida wants to do that. You're good.
My bad.
Coaching carousel is about to get crazy though because it's looking like there's going to be I don't know if they had a meeting or if they're looking to have a meeting. FSU and Mike Norvell, that's looking like that's about to blow up here in the next 24 to 48 hours. So coaching carousel is definitely going to be interesting to say the least.
Yeah, and the landscape in college football has changed, bro. So like your top job isn't necessarily your top job anymore. Yeah, the SEC is cool.
Yeah,
but people with the expanded playoffs, some people just might stay put and be like, if we continue to get good, I might as well just stay here because I can finally get into the playoffs.
Taking like an ACC job or like a more premier like Big 12 job or something, somewhere where you can still get like high enough players have decent NIL money, get a decent enough product on the field to get in the playoffs. Because guess what? You don't have to necessarily win a natty at a group of 5 or one of these other schools. If you're getting your team in the playoffs consistently, you're golden. Like, you're secure. You know, like, say, for instance, like, guy ain't going nowhere, but like the Texas Tech job. That's a job where if you go in there and you win and you're making the playoffs pretty consistently and you're like competitive with those teams, you're set. Like, that's a good job to have.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty much my overreaction, man. Like, you just have to the overreaction is that these jobs are going to be filled by like people of stature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think there are going to be a lot of jobs available, and I think it'll be after like a month or two after the season ends, and these jobs are still going to be open because people aren't going to just take
They're
them.
not just going to rush to jump in because they see what's going on.
Yeah, because you seen the James Franklin thing might make teams fire their coaches faster. But it also might make people be like, nah, I ain't really fucking with that because he won a lot.
And still, he was one game away from a national championship. So it makes you think, man, if his freaking leash was like that, man, I got to imagine my leash has got to be even shorter.
Yeah. So,
and I mean, if you're not a big proven guy and you get that job, they're not going to give you a big, crazy contract. So your buyout, like if you get a couple seasons in and you suck, you're not going to be walking away with a lot of money either. So it's kind of like lose-lose.
Yep. So that's my overreaction for real, man. I see a lot of people talking about, oh, you're going to take a lot of these jobs and stuff. I don't think so.
I think it would be a lot more hesitant.
All right, man, let's get into this college football, man. So this was a classic up until the fourth quarter. Georgia put the clamps on Chambliss because at first he was going ham. But they couldn't run the ball very well against Georgia. And that was kind of their tourniquet, man. They shut that off. And once Georgia was able to kind of keep it close, back and forth, really, that was it. Georgia's defense didn't play well early, but that second half, that was it.
This is why I picked Georgia to win this game, because I knew they were going to figure it out. Even if Ole Miss came out hot early, I had a feeling that Georgia would figure it out and just put their freaking foot on their throat. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, this was nasty, man. But Ole Miss defense is ass.
He said their defense is 10 cans of booty.
Yeah, I said the same thing. Ass, yeah. Their defense is ass, bruh. Like, because Georgia was going down the field, and they were too, right? But in that second half, Georgia was like, they made adjustments.
The experience gave them the advantage when it mattered.
Yeah, but it's always good to see, like, two Saban assistants go at it. Because I'm pretty sure this is how it was at Alabama when Kirby was there and Lane was there. They was probably talking all shit to each other. Like, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, my offense is crazy. And then, Kirby, like, we're going to shut all of that up, right? And I'm pretty sure they probably talking shit to each other, just competitive banter, right? Nothing personal. Like, wait till we get head coaching jobs. You're going to be
over with.
It's over with. It's like, anytime, like, you really got to take the Georgia job? He's like, told you. Shit. Oh, shit. Lane Kiffin had what, like 2 other schools since then? He was at FAU.
Yeah.
And then Ole Miss.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Because FAU was him dipping his feet back into it. And then they were good.
They was good too.
They had a couple guys from the what's that freaking show on Netflix? I forget the freaking show from. It started off with like East Mississippi. I forget what the show was, but it was like a junior college
Last
show.
Chance U.
Yeah, they had a quarterback from Last Chance U and some other guys. So
they won like 10 games every year he was there.
who? Oh, you talking about Lane? Yeah.
At FAU, yeah.
Yeah.
It was good as hell. Let's see. He says, let me get this thing going. All right. So he says Georgia is too inconsistent.
You lose to Bama, score 20 against Auburn, score 43. You say fraud watch, but you still can't ever count them out, bro. Like,
especially like, dude, they literally were in a shootout and made adjustments at halftime
and they beat them. Beat Tennessee.
And they had a shootout with Tennessee as well. And they outdueled them, you know?
So you say fraud alert. As long as Kirby's running the ship, that's not going to be the case, bro.
Yeah, man. Like they don't necessarily have the skilled players, but if you can run the ball, you can win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what it comes down to with Georgia. They run the ball well, and they can stay in any game at any time, right? Because you can't win. You can't win with Gunnar Stockton throwing the ball 50 times. That's not his game. But he can run the ball, and they got like 5 horses that run the ball too.
We'll see. Dude, Texas had issues beating Kentucky. Like,
bro, in overtime.
Pump the brakes, bro. Pump the brakes.
That's crazy.
If you're gonna talk about anybody on fraud alert, I thought you would have said Texas. Like, because they lose the game they're supposed to. Like, dude, there ain't no way they should have been in a freaking a heavyweight match with Kentucky of all teams. Like,
no way, man. And then. So, touchdown troop, you had a lot to say last week, man. Tennessee y'all gonna lose to Tennessee and everything. Well, I have a cigar and I smoked it last night.
Joe Burrow style.
So I had a cigar last night, so I smoked it. You know why? Because we won and won pretty damn bad. You know. So
yeah, he said Texas is a fraud alert team. They are.
Yeah, they are fraud. They've been fraud since week 1.
It's been a real bumpy ride.
Yeah, man. But now Bama gets the win here. Ty Simpson starting to put his Heisman checklist together. Like this is about the time you start talking about who's separating themselves from the pack, right? So Ty Simpson has like almost 2,000 yards so far and only 1 interception and about 18 touchdowns. I don't know how many rushing touchdowns he got, but he at least got 25, 24 touchdowns right now, right? And that's scary for the rest of the college football season because he doesn't look, stressed at all when he drops back to pass,
Along with Michigan, to be honest, I still think LSU was somehow going to beat you. I mean, we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, we got a little while. We got a couple.
We'll get there when we get there, dog. Because LSU
got some issues we need to talk about.
LSU might be in a situation like Penn State is, where it's like, man, we ain't really got nothing to play for, but they got a big game this weekend that can flip that shit. That can flip that shit on his head. So
it can. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but it could either put the hatchet in it and bury it, or it could flip it over its own head and we can talk for another week or two. Yeah, it just depends.
But Yonze Pierre, number 42 for Alabama, expect him to be rising up some draft boards, man, because 3 sacks. He bull rushed.
He plays middle or outside?
Outside ends. Outside end linebacker. So he's like a hybrid. But he had a bull rush against one of Tennessee's linemen, and he just went straight through his chest. Like, dude wasn't even there. I was like, damn, it looked like the quarterback gonna get away.
He's like, come here.
He hit another gear like as soon as he cleared the lineman. He's like, I got you. He did that 3 times, bro. So he made him some NFL money, man. But I did like Bishop for the Vols, man. If they continue and make the playoffs, he's gonna be a key contributor for them. Because he's good. He's good, man. But he kept them on schedule. Like I said, the game itself was like that pick 6 at the end of the half. Definitely hurt Tennessee to the point where it was like they had nothing left, right? They was always in catch-up mode for the rest of the game. But they were on schedule all the time, right? In terms of running the ball, they picked up a whole bunch. So I feel like we're not those Nick Saban teams of, earlier where we could just smother you and nobody got 100 yards on us. I feel like we give up 100 yards rushing to hold you under 300 passing. If that makes sense. It's like a trade-off almost. We'll let you have those runs, but we ain't gonna let you beat us through the pass, So it's a trade-off, man. So but Bama gets the win here, man. They are in the top 5 now. Tennessee took a loss. This is number 2 for them. So maybe the SEC title game isn't in the works for them, but you never know. A lot of shit could go wrong. But Texas Tech, man, took a stumble, dog. I think this is our backup quarterback, so that matters.
Yeah.
I
mean, he was your lead in Russia too.
Yeah, so your backup quarterback isn't gonna beat Arizona State because Levitt was one of the best quarterbacks to start the season. So, like, you're not gonna beat them, man. And
that time of possession is crazy. They almost doubled them.
Yeah.
You could tell Texas Tech just wasn't hitting on all cylinders like they normally would, to be honest with you. They have a really good team.
Yeah.
But like in a situation like that, like just sometimes just that team, if they don't have that guy under center, like it throws off everything. Not saying the rest of the team ain't good, because it is, but like with them, it's like they need their quarterback to be able to hit on all cylinders and be able to get that momentum they normally do. They need that guy, and them not having him definitely hurt them in this one.
Yeah, and this was a tough loss, man, because it hurt them in the standings a lot.
Conference game too.
Yeah, so now BYU is number 1. And they're in the Big 12 because they're still undefeated. So this hurts a little bit. So now you're not the leading horse anymore, right? So you're gonna have to keep winning.
Got to string them W's together.
Yeah, you got to, because right now you're in the playoffs right now. If we started today, I think you probably could say they're in there, right? But BYU's in there as well.
And they're playing good ball too.
Yeah, so you never know. Man. So but good game. Sun Devils definitely needed that one. All right, so let's get into your boys, man. So for me, I think I picked Vandy to win. Because I said they're gonna be on schedule all the time, right? That's how their offense works. I said if Vandy could stay on schedule and control the clock, right? That's how they win. But I said if y'all win, y'all would have to strike fast and often to put them in position where they're uncomfortable. Pavia, if he can create in the backfield all his fakes and dips and all of that, right? It makes the game ugly, right? And seem like they're always on schedule, right? And for people that are casual football fans, right? Being on schedule is like going from 1st and 10 to about 2nd and 4, right?
Yeah, always short yardage situations.
Yeah. And then if you don't get it on 2nd, you got 3rd and 1 or inches, right? So, and if you don't do that, 4th and inches is easy to get. You feel me?
They don't find themselves in long distance situations.
Yeah. They always ready to go. So that's That's the big thing, man. And me picking Vandy because I felt like they could do that, right? Just on offense. On defense, I thought that they wouldn't have to do that much because it felt like Nussmeier has just been at a snail's pace, you know? He ain't necessarily been going like attack mode lately. And that's why I was kind of worried in this game because I ain't see it like that. Right? It's almost like he playing passive almost, you know? And I ain't understand that, man. But that is it's your show, man.
We don't play tech. Yeah, Texas. He typed out A and M. Okay. No, so let's I'm not even gonna put this on the quarterback. I don't feel like he played bad. Had no time to throw the ball. The offensive line was horrible. And for the first, I feel like for the legit first time, the defense had no answers. Defense was horrible, taking bad angles, missed tackles, just not able to get anything done. And LSU is just another situation where LSU had opportunities to get more points and they just can't finish drives. They got completely outcoached from top to bottom. I've been wanting to say this for a while now, but BK's got to go. I'm sorry. When you have $18+ million invested in your roster and you have depth like you do, there's no excuses. I'm sorry. There's just none. There's none. And there's no reason you have Joe Sloan calling your plays. Realistically, LSU should still have Mike Denbrock. That should have never left the building. But when you wanted to try to split duties with an experienced OC with an unproven OC, yeah, it was easy for him to decide to go back to Notre Dame because he's like, I ain't got to prove nothing. I coached a Heisman winning quarterback. Like, I don't have to prove nothing to you. Like, no, I'm out. Mm. His SEC record is not great. And he's 5-10 against ranked teams in 4 years. I'm sorry. This is the best team you've had. And I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer at all. I don't feel like you can light a fire under your players. I don't really feel like your players believe in you, to be honest with you. I don't think that at all. I don't think you were a culture fit, and I just don't think you fit the mold of a coach that coaches here. I'm sorry. A coach that coaches here demands the room, and he gets the most out of his players, and we win games, and we win national titles. I don't see how you fire a guy. Things weren't going good, okay? He won a national championship. But you bring in another guy who has not even won a national championship. I didn't like the hire. Like, I thought it was cool because, okay, he's finally got all the assets and this and that, but I'm like, I just don't know if he's going to be able to. You have everything you could possibly need. Like when guys are trying to get these jobs, they're like, okay, well, I need to be able to have the facilities. I need to be able to have the pipeline state where I can get guys. I need to be able to have the NIL fund. LSU has all of that. Has all of that. You can pick and choose whoever you want. You can recruit just in the state of Louisiana and you'd still win games. Your recruiting classes are great. Your transfer portal classes are great. So it's not the talent that's the problem. The problem is coaching. You can't get the most out of your players. You can't win in crunch time, and you can't beat Big Ten. I understand the payout's like $53 million, but it's not going anywhere. If you can't make the playoffs with this team, I'm not convinced you can make the playoffs with any team at all. I'm not convinced. You're stagnant on offense. Your defense, I'm going to give the defense a break. They had a bad game. That's like the only bad game they've had all year, and the offense still couldn't freaking get it together for them. They couldn't. That's coaching. You can't get the most out of your players. The offensive play calls Manila. It's predictable. Like, you needed this win to, one, build you some momentum, to be a really good confidence booster, because your next stretch of games is way harder. You got some tough freaking teams coming up. You got Bama, you got A&M, Oklahoma's no pushover. Like, that's not easy. And these games aren't all home games, so you don't have that direct advantage. So it's like, I'm done. Like, it's just no more excuses. We can all be grown and say if something's going to work or not. It's not going to work. If you can't make the playoffs with this roster, you're not going to make the playoffs at all. You got outcoached. Shouldn't have lost this game. Point blank.
No, I agree with some stuff that you said, man, but I can't see LSU doing another buyout situation because you're still probably paying Les Miles. You're still probably
No, they're
paying.
done with that. Miles has been gone like almost 10 years. They're not paying him no more.
I don't know, man. Didn't he get a contract extension before he left?
They done paying him by now.
I don't know. I'm just saying, man. But you did a buyout with him, and then you definitely still paying Coach Orgeron. That ain't over yet.
I don't think the issue is getting the money. I think if they want him out, they'll come up with the money to get him out. I don't think that's a problem at all.
Yeah, but I still think, man. I don't think he needs to go, man.
He needs to.
It's
He needs to. I'm sorry. It's the best roster you've had.
I know it's my
And you're getting out coached on a week by week basis.
It's just something missing, man.
He is not the one. He's not. I'm sorry.
I think they need a better play caller.
You had one. And you ran him out the door.
I know, but you need another one.
I don't, even if you have it, I just don't see it. Because when crunch time comes, he's proven that what's one big game you've won in 4 years? Year one you beat Bama at home. You ain't did nothing since. Nothing. You're looking down the barrel of an 8-4 or a 5-loss season. And that's just not going to fly. It's not. People aren't going to want it. And if they want him out, he's going to be gone. And I'm not going to lose no sleep about it. That's not me being a sore loser. No. It's just being a realist and realizing that, you kind of peaked your seat. You peaked. You made the SEC championship in year one, and you ain't did nothing since. I just don't see it.
No, man. I just think, man, it might be an overreaction.
Nah, I don't see that at all.
Because who you gonna get to replace him?
I just don't see it.
Who would you get to replace him?
It's not about who you can get. If the fan base don't want him there, they're very loud. And the AD is under a lot of freaking pressure after all that freaking money they spent, NIL money, and the money that they owe him. That's crazy pressure. Like to win. Like not to be winning 8 games. No,
but here's my thing though. It is about who you replace him with though. Because what's the point of doing this again and hiring somebody that's gonna do the same thing?
It just doesn't make sense.
That's all I'm saying, man. Because you fire him, right? And you're gonna say y'all end up in the same situation as Florida, right? Not as bad, of course, but in the same spot. 8-4, 9-3, maybe get 10 wins here or there, right? But you be in the same spot, paying more again.
But it all depends on the expectations were there, though. You got to understand, you hired the winningest current coach, and you gave him everything possible he could possibly need, and he's a fucking choke artist, bro. If you cannot win with this roster, you're not going to win. You're not.
I mean, technically, y'all knew he was a choke artist anyway.
I didn't agree with it. I would have gave Coach up another year to see. Me personally.
I wouldn't have fired Coach O anyway. I mean, once you win a national title, man, you gotta have way more leeway than that.
I would have at least gave him another year. If you could have improved on a 6-win season, cool. At least, and look, I know he didn't leave the program in the best of conditions. He let things get out of control. That's mismanagement. And there's accountability there. But I just don't think it made much sense to fire that guy to hire this guy. Just me personally. Like,
yeah, I will say he wasn't a fit, man.
No.
But shout out to UAB, man. But I gotta talk about UAB and Hawaii because I forgot to put them on the list, man. So first off, UAB fired their coach midseason,
Trent Dilfer.
which was definitely
Needed.
warranted. Yeah,
They're
definitely
mad.
warranted. That was horrible coaching hire.
They should have been cut him loose.
After year one. I was like, yo, this
How many
ain't
years?
work.
Was this year 3?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh man, he had to go, bro.
Yeah, it's like he only won like 3 games or some shit, like while he been there. Something like that. It's not a lot. But Chris Mortensen's son, if you don't know who Chris Mortensen is, he was a great reporter for ESPN for about 20, 30 years or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
If Chris Berman been there about 50, Chris Mortensen was there about 35. Right. So he was there for a long time, man. He recently passed away, but his son is actually a Saban disciple. He was a GA under his staff for a little bit, and he finally getting his opportunity to coach. And they pull an upset, man. Memphis was on track to be that group of 5 or group of 4 representative for the college football playoff because they were undefeated at this time. But now they're not. And this is a big blow to their chances of being in the playoffs because obviously if you're in a smaller conference, you don't have those wins, right? And losing to UAB with an interim coach is not the way to go. But shout out to UAB. And I got to give a shout out to Hawaii because Hawaii is bowl eligible. They won 6 games. So Hawaii, got to give a shout out to y'all as well. Because they going bowling, man. Hopefully they don't go to the Hawaii Bowl.
That'd be so trash. But damn, we're staying home, all right.
like damn, we hear all the time, bro.
Not that special, bro.
Yeah, like bro, you know what I'm saying? Just don't send them to the Sugar Bowl again because that shit was ass. They got whooped. They got whooped by Georgia. I was like,
the thing with UAB is I seen they were talking about potential suitors for Napier to go to. I actually like that fit. I actually like him because they were throwing a bunch of teams. It was like Nebraska, North Carolina, freaking UCLA. I'm like, no, send them to UAB. There's no expectations. He can build a Napier.
Yeah.
There's no expectations. He can build the program back up and get another intermediate but still good job. Don't have to take a freaking big, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because Billy Napier is so like subdued. He's not even that kind of guy. Bro.
He's a good coach, bro.
He's a good coach, but like
this didn't work out.
Those jobs need outgoing personalities. He's not really like that. But UAB would be a good one, man. So shout out to Georgia Tech, another win, 7-0. Haynes King with another 300-yard performance. God damn, these dudes. I have no idea why he's yelling. All right. Handle this for a minute. I'll be right back, man.
You're good. So, okay. So Georgia Tech, man, 7-0. Haynes King rips up another 200-yard passing, 100-yard rushing game, man. Getting it done. Man, Mensa for freaking Duke went for almost 400 yards. You look at the time of possession. Duke wins the time of possession. Both pretty efficient for the most part on third down. Penalties, Duke obviously had a bit more penalties. I think Georgia Tech's just really well coached. Brent Key has just got them playing at a level. And I know some people are like, oh, the strength of schedule. They're a good team. Like, I feel like if Georgia Tech finds their way in the playoffs, I think they could be really competitive. I'm not saying they could win a national championship by any means, but I really want to see them do good. And they're finally ranked in the top 10. And Haynes King really isn't getting his due respect. Like in the Heisman, man. Like, I understand, like, it's Georgia Tech. He's been balling all year. Balling all freaking year. And it's about time they put some respect on dude's name. Like, he's just killing it. Like, he should be way higher. He's a top 3 Heisman candidate, in my opinion. He's just been killing it since week 1. We live in a world that Georgia Tech has a realistic shot. Has a realistic shot to make the playoffs. Miami just freaking dropped another one. Clemson's still kind of hanging around. We could live in a world with Georgia Tech's in the playoffs. And if Georgia Tech's in the playoffs with a quarterback like that, I'm ready to see, because anything can happen with a guy like that in the playoffs.
Yeah, man. He's good, man. I'm sorry. You gotta give him some love. He gotta be in the Heisman conversation, bro. He's too
Definitely.
good. You got him stacked up too many good performances, you know. But Notre Dame back in the college football playoff picture, man. This was a big win for them, man. Considering they started the season off 0-2. They back, man. And shout out to Jeremiah Love. Well, $2.28. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Give USC credit though, man. They hung in there. Like, if they would have had a little bit of defense, could have won this game. I picked them to win off a whim, but I mean, their quarterback had a good game outside of the picks. I mean,
yeah, and then they had a long ass kick return too. Notre Dame did, and that kind of sealed everything for them, man. So that was good, man. But Notre Dame gets the win here. I was impressed with Love, man. They're gonna go to the playoffs on the legs of Love alone.
Right? Oh yeah. Now, what's gonna happen when the playoffs come? That remains to be seen. But
yeah, but I feel like when the playoffs come around, I think Carr won't be a freshman anymore. He'll be more comfortable, and maybe that helps him a lot, because he done been through a lot this season.
Yep.
It's rough being a freshman, man. But this classic right here, what is this, man?
Taylon Green and Marcel Reed. That's a really good, I like that duel, because they're both dual threat guys. But man, this is a scary one for A&M, bro. A 3-point victory. Marcel Reed had a good game. Taylon Green had a really good game. The time of possession was kind of what A&M wins that. Not a really, Arkansas did have about 9 penalties. No turnovers, though, which is really cool to see. Not a really ugly game in regards to turnovers, but I think A&M just, they're just that good. Sometimes you're going to have these close ones, but, Reed has really shown that he can step up when it matters.
Yeah. Nah, Texas A&M, man, this opened my eyes, because I'm like, man, if you gave up 42 to Arkansas, man, what else would you give up? To a team with weapons. So that kind of foreshadowed me to this weekend. When they play you guys. I'm like, man, if y'all could really just get y'all act together just for 1 week, just some consistency for 1 week.
That's a big rival too.
Y'all could really, and they are about to say that too, that these games with you guys
they're always good.
Yeah, so I fucks with it. Man. But shout out to Texas A&M, man. It's the highest they've been since the beginning of the playoff era.
Good for them. I'm not mad at it. I'm happy for them. It's cool to live in a world where A&M's ranked higher than Texas.
For real, man. So the Mahomes cosplayer himself.
That's over with, bro.
Yeah.
I should have picked Minnesota. I wanted to, but I was like, I'm gonna give homeboy a chance to prove. Well, I wanted to give him a chance to prove himself. I know he's over the top, but I'm like, I got a feel Minnesota's gonna win. But dude, they held him to 6 is crazy.
Go against PJ Fleck and the ball head. That's my dude, man. I love PJ Fleck, man. Roll the damn boat.
This is a pretty blah game, though. Like, statistics-wise, nothing crazy that jumps off the paper. But the fact that they held Nebraska to 6, Minnesota played a clean game.
Yeah,
little Mahomes. He's like mini-me. He's Mahomes' mini-me, like off of Austin Powers.
Yeah, that's it. He don't do no Mahomes shit. But shout out to the running back. He had a $148.
Yep.
So he was killing it on the ground.
And I like to see that, man. Minnesota's 5-2 in the year, only 1 loss in conference play. Don't sleep.
No,
the Golden Gophers.
They might not make the Big Ten, but they can definitely play spoiler like they did against Nebraska.
He's always got them in that category. Like, they'll always kind of float around that set, like that 8 wins or so. But they can definitely ruin some people's seasons.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes playing spoilers where it's at, man.
It's true.
In Miami, too. Like, what the fuck, man? Don't sleep. I'm sleeping all day. Just like
I
the Jets.
wish. Yeah.
Boy, they sleep. Yo, that's nasty, man.
Hibernation.
But you know who else is asleep other than touchdown troop and his Jets? Carson Beck. Boy, he was sleepwalking through this game. 4 interceptions.
Man, you seen his like comments? He threw his teammates under the freaking bus in that post game interview. Kind of threw some of his guys. I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing, bro? You can't do that.
Yeah, he's just like, oh man, he's like, he ran the wrong route. I was like, dog, but you threw him to the wrong teammate too.
Wrong colors, bro.
Like, yo, like, oh man, you talk and Todd McShay. Yeah,
4 picks Christmas.
Yeah, man. Like Todd McShay was, talking about his draft stock and stuff, and he was just like, NFL scouts are looking at this and they didn't like that too much.
No, 4 picks is wild.
No, his comments after the game.
Oh no, that was very unprofessional. That turns me off.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you can't look. Even when you're wrong, like even when you're right, like you have to be humble and take accountability. You can't throw you guys under the bus like that. That's where you lose trust with your teammates because they're gonna look at them and be like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, bro. That's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." And NFL executives are looking at that like, he got some maturity issues and doesn't look like he can really handle the big lights because this is a game where realistically they should have won. Shouldn't have been in a freaking phone booth game with Louisville. Yeah, no disrespect to Louisville. They got a good running back, and Moss is no pushover, but
yeah, like if you can't handle Friday nights against Louisville, you'll never handle Thursdays against Cleveland. Unless you'll never be able to handle that because you're supposed to be Cleveland, no matter what day it is.
Unless he is on Cleveland.
Start that shit. Not another one. All right, Virginia takes care of business, and they're 5-0 in conference, man.
I love the fact that Virginia beat Washington State right after Washington State was knocked off Ole Miss. That looks really good on Virginia. Good for them. 6-1 on the year, 5-0 at home. They look good.
Yeah, man.
Carson made the defense with the 85 Bears.
Shoot, man. But he looked like the quarterback that was playing on the Bears.
He looks like Nathan
Peterman.
98. He looks like Nathan Peterman.
Yeah.
Or Ryan Leaf.
Nah, he wasn't Josh McCown. He was Cade McCown. Because Josh McCown was okay. But
Luke
Cade was not.
Luke was all right.
So, but yeah, man, shout out to Tony Elliott, man. The Cavaliers doing their thing, man. They're doing their thing.
Virginia, what if we lived in a world where the ACC championship was Georgia Tech and Virginia?
Well,
didn't have that one on my bingo card.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
where's that? Wait. Where did that come from?
What we say about Ryan Leaf?
Well, I brought up Ryan Leaf with the picks, but like, why are you taking offense to Ryan Leaf? Is the question.
Well, because Ryan Leaf was still the second overall pick in the draft, bro.
No, but I want to know why he's taking offense because I think it's because he's like a bandwagon Chargers guy. So he's trying to claim like San Diego lineage, but like, no, you get to claim the last few years of LA. You don't get to claim San Diego.
Now you gotta claim Richard Todd from Alabama. He was on the Jets for a while. He was bad.
He said he was bad.
He was bad. I'm sorry, man. I'm
a free agent. You can't. Nope. You're not out of the contract, bro. Nope.
Nah,
we're here to oversee. We're here to oversee all these things. I'm sorry, you locked in, bro. But you can't claim San Diego, bro. Nope. You can't claim San Diego. Nope. That's off limits.
Can't do it.
Nope.
Like what Mike Singletary said, I can't do it.
Man,
not gonna do it.
My guy never got another job after that.
I don't know, man.
What you gonna pull a Gronk? Gronk didn't want to go to Detroit, so he retired, so they couldn't trade him.
You gonna pull a Derek Fisher? I'm retired. I'm not going with the Rockets. Now, true story though. He actually did retire because his daughter like had a rare form of bone cancer, and they were trying to trade him to like the Rockets and shit. He's like, dude, I'm not going to the fucking Rockets, man. My
That's what, but that's
daughter
what,
needs
but
medical attention.
that's what happened with Gronkowski though. They were talking about trading him to Detroit when they were bad, and he's like, wait, you traded me? Nah. He was like, nah, you didn't hear. I retired. He just hung it up. In like a year or so later, he's like, oh, Tom Brady's in Tampa. Okay, you can trade me now. I'll come back.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a close game.
So we're gonna play some games, man. I got Georgia Tech, but don't be surprised this is a close one. Because Syracuse always kind of rises to the occasion in these big games when you least expect them to. So this could be a trap game for Georgia Tech, but I'm still going Georgia Tech in this one.
These are two really well coached teams. I love the intensity from both guys, especially Syracuse. Coaching, man, making freaking do sprints and stuff after games. Crazy work. I think this will be a close one. But I think Haynes King's going to be your major difference maker, man. I think he's going to get it done. And I think he's going to cement himself as a Heisman front runner, in my opinion. Give me Georgia Tech.
All right. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Let's get this thing, man. Let's get it. All right. So all right. Probably the game of SEC game of the week, more than likely, because A&M's in the top 3, I think. So, what you got?
Yeah, so I look for the defense to bounce back, but Marcel Reed is really good, bro. And until LSU's offense can show me that they can put something good together, yeah, I kind of agree. Like you don't want them to lose back to back, and it helps them that they're at home. But A&M's playing better football. A&M is playing better football, and LSU still got a lot of question marks. So give me A&M. They're gonna beat them at home.
I actually got LSU in this one. I got LSU. I think I don't think Texas A&M's been here before. They ain't never been, I think up until this point, they've been a team of, hey, we're just winning games, right? But they haven't really played anybody that's fighting to keep their season alive, somebody, the team that's got a lot of talent. I think y'all got some prideful players on your team. And even if y'all don't make the playoffs, I think you want to play spoiler. So I'm going LSU, even if they don't make the playoffs. I think this game they're gonna try to take this one. This would be good. This would be good for Brian Kelly too, because if he can beat this one, if he can win this one, that's gonna be good.
Don't get me wrong. Like he's saying turn against my team, but I just want to be realistic. Like, I want them to win, and I think they definitely have a shot to win. But there's just a lot of things I got a problem with, and I just don't know if they're going to get all that corrected in time for this.
Bad.
And A&M and
my Ravens all the time.
And A&M has proven that they can come into Death Valley and beat them. Mike Elko's got this team playing at a really high level. I've been high on them since the offseason. I hope we win. But I pride myself on being unbiased in the fact that I can go against my team and not pick them if I don't want to just pick them to pick them. Like I think A&M has less question marks right now. Now, I do agree with some of the points that Cam made earlier about the defense on their part, but LSU's going to have to really have a good game plan, and they're really going to have to open that playbook up. You're really going to have to mix things up and really attack, because if you're not going to attack them like that, I think that they'll do what they want.
That's fine. I just think y'all might actually I might put up some points on that defense, man.
I hope we do. I would love to
Because
see it.
if Arkansas can give them 42 with less talent than y'all can definitely get them 50. Now,
Well, it definitely
West
helps when they have
Mid,
an improviser at quarterback too, though.
yeah, but I mean, still, like Nussmeier can spin it. So
I mean, he didn't look bad in that. He didn't look bad last game. He played good. He just didn't have protection, and that's another issue.
yeah,
They were getting rushed by like 3 guys, and they were getting beat. So, this is gonna be the game though. Vanderbilt, Missouri.
Yeah, I got Mizzou in this one, man. They survived Auburn last night. Pretty good game though, especially at the end. I thought dude made that field goal, but I really do think Mizzou gets this one, and I think they lean on Ahmad Hardy in this one. Like this could be an ugly game, like 20 to like 21 or something like that, where you get a missed field goal or something shit like that.
I think these are 2 teams.
Oh my god, dude! Didn't we just go through this already?
Fraud Watch is crazy. They probably should have
Both of
beat.
these teams are in the top 15.
Look, and Missouri probably should have beat Bama. Like we're just being honest. Like minus a couple of mistakes, they could have won that game. Let's just be real. They only lost by 4. These are 2 teams that are playing with a lot of confidence. They're playing with some really good intensity. But Missouri's been here. Missouri has been, as long as Drinkwitz has been there, they are always scrappy. They are always tough. And they're coming. They beat Auburn, and they coming off a Bama game they don't feel bad about, and they feel like they could have won. They want this one. They want this one. I think Pavia could have an interesting game. Both confident teams. I think it's going to be one of those phone booth games. But I think Missouri's just been here too many times. And it's at home. Give me the Tigers. Give me Missouri.
Yeah, man. I think y'all sleep on Mizzou, man. And
everybody's been saying they were going to be shit. And me and you told each other in the offseason, like, no, they're not.
Nah, man. Once they pick, they've been hitting on these running backs in this transfer portal, man. Like 3 years in a row, they done got some dudes that got 1,000 yards, right? They got dude from he led the league in damn rushing. Schrader, right? Yep. He balled out. Then last year they got dude from App State, and then he balled out, right? And then you go and get Ahmad Hardy, right? And for the first part of the season, he balled out. So I mean, they've been hitting. So look, I think
both well-coached teams, but
I think if Vandy gets behind, watch out for Mizzou's pass rush. Because they was teeing off on Arnold in that game. In fact, the last play of the game was a sack. So like watch out. Like Mizzou got them pass rushers, man. I'm telling you.
I think that's gonna be a really good game.
It's gonna be a good game, yeah. I think so too. All right, Ole Miss, who coming off of a loss to Georgia. OU coming off a loss to Texas, so.
And it's in Norman. I'm going with the upset.
Yeah.
I told you, like, Ole Miss always gets you hyped up thinking they're going to be all this and all that. They just dropped the game, and they're going into a hostile environment in Oklahoma, and they got a lot to prove, too. Oklahoma barely scored anything last time. And y'all both, you and Touchdown Troop already acknowledged, Ole Miss's defense is sus.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's got a good defense. Yeah. If they get Mateer and the offense back on track, that's bad news for Ole Miss. I know it's not popular. I know teams that are ranked that high don't usually drop games back-to-back, but I'm picking it here. Give me Oklahoma at home.
Yeah, I got Oklahoma too, man, because I ain't like the way they defense look, man. And when you're dealing with when your defense is ass and the other defense is good,
you push against a wall.
Yeah, you're done. And Touchdown Troop takes
Mateer. You say it, but like Mateer, he gonna be looking to have a good game. I think he gonna be looking to sling it.
Yeah, because he had that oblique thing, so that was like his first week back from it. All right, so I'm gonna take Alabama here, man. And I say that not just because I'm a fan, but I take Alabama here because South Carolina is going to be a different team. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a couple. Remember all those guys that they talked about were preseason All-American quarterbacks? Well, I guarantee you that unless there's a lot of money involved, Lagway's going in the transfer portal and Sellers is going in the transfer portal.
South Carolina has nothing going. They're depleted. They have no blocking upside. Like they hit, dude. He ran for so. I wish I still had the statistic. I'm gonna have to find the graphic for how many yards he ran for, like just side to side, and how many yards he actually ran for in the game. No blocking up front, and a team that usually has really good pass rush, non-existent. I like South Carolina. This is not a favorable matchup.
You should have saved your money. I would.
Yeah, I would not be betting on that. I'm sorry. I like South Carolina at home like a bit. That's a hard place to play when South Carolina is actually good. They're not. Alabama's going to impose their will on them.
And then the rumor mill says that Beamer might be interested in the Virginia Tech job. So
a lot less pressure.
Yeah, and it's the lineage. Your daddy coached there, bruh, and he's pretty damn good. So so why not? They might keep you around out of respect for him.
He might be able to pull some players. He might be able to bring some players with him. Like Virginia Tech's not a bad brand. He can win there. He could bring a Virginia Tech team to the playoffs. He's not a bad coach. It's just they're just not working out.
South Carolina is always like this. Like they're like the Iowa of the SEC, bro. Like they get a recruiting class. That recruiting class gels together. The fourth or fifth year, then they're really, really good. And then it's back to the drawing board. And then they do it again and again. They've done it. They did it under Spurrier, man. Spurrier had a couple of good classes. And then that fourth year in a 10-year stretch, right? Every fourth year they were really, really good. And, and then when it was time to rebuild, he was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm too old for this. I'm not doing this shit again. And they was like 2-5 when he retired. So, like, fuck no. No way, man. So I think Alabama gets this one, man. Mm-hmm. Unless Sellers pulls his Steven Garcia.
Yeah, but he has no supporting cast. Like they are so injury depleted. Like that entire offensive line is like backups, and their defense, which is usually really good.
They ain't got no Alshon Jeffries. We'll say that.
That either.
I'm taking Baylor in this one, man. I told you, Baylor got something, man. Like when they lost to, I forgot what SEC, it might have been Mississippi State or something, but they scored like 40 points. Now they gave up like 50, but I was like, damn it, you put up 40. That's pretty damn good, even in a loss. I don't think Cincinnati beat Iowa State earlier this year, but I don't think they're gonna win this one, man. I really think Robertson's gonna have a big day this one.
Yeah, I think Cincy drops out the top 25. I think they're good, but Baylor can score points. Yeah. I'm not convinced that Cincinnati can go blow for blow with them scoring. So give me Baylor as well.
Yes, sir.
And that should be it for college.
Yeah, I don't think I got another one. All right. Yep. Yes, sir. Let's run that commercial thing.
There we go. Be right back after this short commercial break. Be back with the NFL. And we are back with
Yeah,
the
we're
NFL.
back. We back. We about to run through this NFL stuff, man, because I gotta run away, baby. Run away. He's trying to run away from his brother.
Burr.
He won't leave him alone.
The Giants give up 33 points in the fourth quarter. This is a Giants thing to do. How do you manage that? 33 points is ridiculous.
How do you lose? How do you do this?
But how do you lose like that?
I don't know, man.
33 in the fourth quarter is next world, though. That's some out of pocket type stuff. Like, what are
that,
we doing?
That seemed like the fix was in, bro. Like we just gonna just throw this game because we can. Like this
Dude,
is
that was
ugly, man. Ugly, man. Ugly. Dart had an okay game, but yo, they were just gunning. They were just gunning it at the end, bro. And it worked. Like the Giants, man, this is a firing offense. I'll fire Dayball for this.
Like, bro, 33, bro. How do you what happened? Like, what's the shift? Like, you gotta be feeling damn good going into the fourth quarter. Man, we've held them scoreless. All we got to do is just keep like foot on the gas, and we got this. And they just like, nope. Like 30. Like, did you sleep? Did you fall? Did you physically fall asleep? Like, did you think that Dart was in the tent again, and you were looking in the tent, and you came back out, and all of a sudden they scored 33? Like, what's going on? That's horrible.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Definitely.
I agree with him. Like
this is ridiculous.
You saying a fireable offense? I agree. Like, that's a fireable offense.
I literally was about to put the score up right as the game was in the fourth quarter because I was like, "There's no way they come back and do anything." I refreshed it and the Broncos won. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I had to make sure I wasn't tripping, like I wasn't seeing two scores merged together. They lost this game, dog.
30, you deserve to lose it. If you go 30 plus in one quarter, yeah, you deserve to lose.
Yeah, this is.
I agree with the fireable offense, though. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's fireable offense, man. But we gotta do our national theme for the Colts win and a Daniel Jones performance. We gotta drop those dimes, man.
The dimes. Daniel Dallas.
A performance for Daniel Jones, man. He continues to almost build up some MVP votes, man. He should get a couple if he continue this. And of course, Jonathan Taylor just adds almost 103 touchdowns, just for good measure, man. Then you got DeForest Buckner giving you 2 sacks.
The fact that
Khalil Mack came back. He got a sack, so he continues his climb, man, to immortality as he adds more sacks to his already Hall of Fame total. But Oronde Gadsden the second, man, 164. That's crazy for a tight end to do some shit like that. That just lets you know that the tight end position is stupid important in football.
But it's another instance where Herbert shoots you in the freaking foot, dude. Chargers are a good team, but man, them picks, that cost you. Like, the Colts played damn near a perfect game. No turnovers, 3 penalties, pretty much like almost 50% on third down, 100% on fourth down, 4 for 5 in the red zone, and they didn't even win the possession battle. They lost the possession battle by almost 10 minutes, and they still won the game.
But they was efficient, man. They was efficient, dog. Like
Danny Dallas gonna get a big. Anthony Richardson might as well get that plane ticket ready because you done, bro.
So speaking of Jets,
touchdown,
lost again.
Go back to sleep. You ain't missed nothing.
Tyrod Taylor started. He played in this game because I want to say Fields got benched. So, but Don't look. The Panthers are 4-3, man.
I should call the Giants to try to get Jameis. Maybe try to get a couple wins, unless y'all just in full like just embrace the tank and just try to get the number 1 pick at this point. Ain't looking too good for Aaron Glenn in year 1.
Yeah, oh, man. They might say we fucked up.
We should
You fired.
You wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready. Yeah.
Nah.
You should have stayed in Detroit, bro.
Yeah, I would have stayed in Detroit because fuck this shit. The Jets lose.
Imagine. You don't have to imagine, bro. You're living it.
Yeah,
You're living it in real time. It's okay.
You're living it. You're
living it.
All right, the Eagles win, and all of that bitching and complaining that those receivers did, and you only win by 6 points. I would rather run the ball if that's the case. Like,
gotta love the 44 yards from Barkley.
Yeah, like,
and then freaking Devontae Smith and freaking AJ Brown go for over 100.
Yeah,
freaking hurts, bro. Aired it out over 300 yards and didn't even have to throw the ball 30 times. That's pretty damn good.
I'm telling you, I've been telling people since he was at Alabama, if he go over 30 attempts, it's not a good thing.
But man,
downfall, dude, they are pacing him.
They're not trying to burn him out, and then playoffs coming, they can't run it off.
Bro, he just ran for 2,000 yards last season. What y'all want him to do?
I mean, he did get almost 20 carries, though.
Yeah, what y'all want him to do? Y'all want him to do it again? You see what happened to Derrick Henry when he tried that shit? That boy wheels fell off the next season. No, you gotta pace yourself after running for
now he got the butterfingers.
Yeah, man, nah, he cool. He chilling. Yeah, Derrick Henry definitely got the butterfingers.
He ate too much popcorn like Bruce.
Yeah, he did have 100 yards in that loss to I forgot who he played. Is it the Rams or something? He did have 100 yards, but Cooper Rush playing quarterback. You're not gonna win. I'm sorry. Let's see who we got here, man. All right, so we had this. What was it, Thursday? The Unk Bowl, as they call it.
The Unk Bowl.
Boy, they had some old ass quarterbacks in this one.
Hey,
man.
Flacco was. Hey, the offensive line figured out how to block, and Flacco carved them up, bro. Almost 350 yards. How many freaking catches did Chase have? Freaking 16 for $181. What the hell, bro? This is why you paid those two guys all that money, because him and Higgins cooked them. Like, and Chase Brown ran for 100 yards. This is the most complete offensive game.
For that shit? That's ridiculous. Yeah,
I mean, I agree. I wouldn't have traded him either.
I was like, for Jalen Ramsey?
This ain't LA. This ain't like Jaguars Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah,
or like first year in LA Jalen Ramsey. No, this is old Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, that was like, y'all stupid for that, man. But Aaron Rodgers looked good though. Yeah, he said he had a 5. I don't remember.
But I love this game from the Bengals, bro. That Flacco, I was scared they was gonna knock my boy into a retirement home. I was scared, bro. But man, they blocked. They pass blocked and they run blocked. Why you couldn't have done this shit with Joe Burrow? What the hell, bro? We all just scared they were gonna kill Joe Flacco because he's so damn old. Like, come on, man.
They said Joe Burrow still he got some youth.
Yeah, he'd be all right. He could take some more hits.
All right, man. So let's talk about this bullshit.
Oh, bro. The Dolphins. Look, have you ever seen that movie Goodfellas, Cam? With Joe Pesci in them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you remember the scene where Joe Pesci's about to be like an Italian's like mobsters, like being a made guy is like a big deal?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that scene where they go to say Joe Pesci's going to get made and they freaking off him?
Yeah.
They freaking, I shared a short earlier. They got the picture of him walking through the room with the two guys behind him, but they got Mike McDaniel's face on Joe Pesci. Tell me what's about to happen.
Yeah, done.
He's cooked, bro.
Yeah, this is ass. I mean,
it's time to embrace the suck.
Yeah, man. I don't even know what they do. I really think they run it back with the same team under a different coach to find out what the deal is, man. Because I think it might be time for Tua to just like,
Hang it up, Mister
yeah,
Tua. Turn the ball over.
yeah, because I don't get it, man. Like I
Hey,
ain't see this kind of dude coming out of Alabama. So
I think he got hit too many times. I think he got knocked in the head too many times.
yeah,
They elevated Quinn Ewers the backup, so there's that.
it's too late for that. This season's done.
Who they
Man,
can't trade.
you live in a non-fantasy world, bro. Nobody's off limits. Nobody.
Who they talking about? Tua?
I guess you're talking about Tua. Like
Yeah,
nobody.
but nobody's gonna want him though. With
Yeah,
that
like
injury history, he's just gonna probably just medically retire or something.
yeah, medically that nobody's
Because
gonna take that
because
risk.
the organization, this is probably what's gonna happen. Okay, they're gonna suck the rest of the year. You're gonna get to the offseason. I don't know if you're gonna agree with me, Cam. They're probably gonna have a sit down with him, the general manager, and everybody, and be like, "Look, like I know we paid you all this money, and obviously they're still gonna pay him. But like, look, like the product in the field just isn't matching. You've been hit a lot. Like, what's the deal? Like, are you trying to stick this out? Because if you're trying to stick this out, like, I just don't think it's gonna work here. Like, like, are you just gonna ride off into the sunset with the money we're gonna pay you, or like, what are we gonna do? Because we're trying to turn this around, and you're not really being conducive
Yeah,
to us doing that.
yeah, they gotta have a serious question, man.
Nobody's. That's what I'm saying. They're probably gonna like, oh, I just see it. This is gonna end.
Well, I mean, they wasted 200 million by giving it to them in the first place.
Yeah, they're gonna end up having to eat that money, and they're gonna be
Yeah,
strapped for cash for a little while.
yeah. Because I mean, as soon as they gave it to him, he got another concussion.
That was not a smart move.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, like you already trying to lock him up, but you had a issue on your hands already, and he already had a lot of injuries in college. Man, he fucked his leg up.
They were
That
going
makes
off of the potential of what happened before the injuries. You remember that draft process? I remember watching that.
I agree. I was like, man, how do you
That's
draft
risky.
him?
That
How you
high.
draft him fifth overall and he just had a
After
whole
that,
hip injury? Like, yeah, he broke his fucking hip.
and that's a big part of a quarterback in his motion, being able to
Yeah,
like people think it's all arms, but like your hip motion, like that goes into your drop back, that goes into your delivery. Like that's a big deal when you're talking about a top 5 draft pick on a guy who's supposed to be your franchise guy. And then we start having concussions, and then you pull a Cleveland Brown GM thing and pay him all this money, gets hurt again, and now we're in the place where it's like, well, the team sucks, and now it's like we're gonna have to pay you out that money whether you're here or not. So it's like,
man, I don't know. I just think they in trouble, dog. But
yeah, that's done.
McDaniels is definitely fired though.
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah. So
Two, yeah. Mm-mm.
but we got
the Ravens and the
Ravens
Bears.
got the Bears. So I'm not really sure if Lamar is playing. So I don't really know.
If he ain't playing the Bears.
So I don't know, man. I'm gonna just take the Ravens just because I like my misery. So I'm gonna just take my Ravens, man. Who you got? You probably got the Bears.
The Bears didn't beat the Saints very convincingly, but a win is a win. And if Lamar Jackson does not play, their offense is already stagnant enough. Not as bad, but their defense is. I think Caleb Williams could do some good stuff against the Ravens defense. I'm gonna take the Bears. I just think they have a lot less question marks and issues right now.
Yeah, if you're betting, take a plus performance from Caleb Williams because that's what he's gonna get.
I think he at least goes for like 250 and a couple touchdowns at least. Yeah. At least minimum.
Hopefully he scores on Jair Alexander because he's
they can ship him out of town.
Yeah, he garbage.
Didn't y'all freaking sign Gardner Johnson and cut him like within a week?
Yeah, not even a week. Like maybe
a couple
5 days.
like what happened there? Like what is going on with him?
I don't know, man.
Hey, you talking about you got the Chiefs on the screen. The Chiefs obliterated the Raiders. 31-0. That's
And they were
ugly.
toasting at the sideline. They were drinking on the sideline.
What you mean they was drinking?
Game was over. And the Commanders, they got killed by the Cowboys today, man. What the fuck?
Geno Smith looks horrible, bro.
Yeah, he's ass. But you know what else is ass?
We're getting Jets Geno back.
Yeah, but I think the Chiefs win here because the Commanders aren't looking too good, man. So
the Commanders didn't play today. The Commanders didn't play this week. They're on bye week. No, they played. They did lose to Dallas.
Yeah. So they're not looking too good. So I'm thinking the Chiefs get this one and they get another win, man. What you think?
I don't have any reason to think otherwise. The Chiefs are playing better. They're one game over 500 at 4-3. The Commanders got to figure it out. They got some question marks. So give me the Chiefs to improve the 5-3 on this one.
All right. There should be one more left. So I got the Packers struggle with not Carolina, but Arizona. So I'm going Steelers in this one. I think Aaron Rodgers has a big day against his former team.
I think so too. I think the Packers shouldn't have struggled the way they did, and the Steelers barely lost to Cincinnati in a game that they more than likely should have won. I think Pittsburgh's in a better place. Give me the Steelers.
All right. Yeah,
we got the freaking dub today too. We beat Tennessee. We beat Tennessee today.
Okay.
We don't play next week though. No, we play home against Cleveland. Freaking May, you seen his stat line?
Yeah, he's been pretty good this year.
Dude, he freaking went 21 for 23, 222, and 2 touchdowns. He's been efficient. Like I want to see what his completion percentage is because he's had some good games.
Warren had a good game too.
Yeah, Titans ass though. Just like he said, we ass.
That's why I didn't put him on here. That game was horrible. Y'all beat the shit out of them.
We got Cleveland at home next week, so I'm hoping we can get that one.
I hope y'all beat the shit out of them because the Dolphins couldn't.
Because if we win next week against Cleveland, you know what our record is?
What's your record?
If we win next week, we'll be 6-2.
Okay.
That's a damn good year so far.
All right, that's not the way I thought it. I thought the Dolphins would be the second team, but
dude, you had a lot more faith in them than me. I'm like, I didn't think it was gonna be this bad, but I'm like, man, I just don't see them having a whole lot of success. I didn't think they were gonna be this bad though. I didn't see them being one win bad.
Yeah, me neither.
They're so bad. Just clean. Look, take all the talent you got, the good guys. Just clean it. Just get a bunch of draft picks back. Screw it. Just tank it because you're not going nowhere.
I agree, man. But yeah, man, that's today's show, man. Like I said, anything you got to tell the people before we get up out of here?
Yeah, you guys keep watching. Like in the last month or so, we hit 100 million lifetime views. Thanks to you guys. Still on the road to 50,000 before the end of the year. It is entirely possible because I think it must have been between the times of November of last year and like second or third month this year, something like that. We'd shot up over 10,000. So it's definitely possible, but we need you guys' help. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure you smash the like button because it really helps get the video out there to more people who like NFL and college football content. And if you have buddies who like this kind of stuff, share it. That's all I've been doing all weekend is plugging it everywhere. We're in the middle of a whole lot of really crazy stuff going on right now. Coaching carousel in college, NFL teams trying to shape up to see who's going to make a good playoff push. So there's a lot of good stuff going on, a lot of storylines, a lot of really good games. So if you do like this kind of content, smash the like button, follow, subscribe. Not even just on YouTube. YouTube's our biggest platform, but make sure to check us out on TikTok, on X, Twitch for all the game streams and the different series, as well as Facebook. And if you like the weekly shows, but maybe you're just more of an audio listener, check out all the major audio platforms, Spotify, Apple, Amazon. We upload there regularly as well. Dude, you got to have a good alternative. Don't go to ESPN. Don't go to Fox. Don't go to all that. Check us out. We got stuff every single day of the week. Check us out. I'm probably gonna have some other content creators on next week's show. I'm trying to set that up right now, but definitely just stay along for the ride.
All right, man. Hey, couldn't have said it better myself, man. Quick show today, man, but we got everything done. So we'll see y'all same place, same time next Sunday. So this is Football Frame of Mind. We'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.
Peace.